Thank you for joining this NACU Standards and Guidelines webinar on Organization and Management. I'm Joran Liston, Education Director for NACU, the National Association of Campus Card Users. Joining me is Melissa Neidig from the University of Montana.
Welcome. This session is focused on documentation for use with the Organization and Management Unit of NACU's Standards and Guidelines resource. Throughout this webinar, we will refer to the standards and guidelines as SAGS. SAGS is an assessment tool for your campus card program. Your documentation for each section is a critical component of the SAGS program as it provides verification for your responses to each section. Just providing an answer is not fulfilling the SAGS requirements. A major benefit of SAGS is the requirement that you provide the documentation that validates your answers. Additionally, many of the documentation pieces you identify for SAGS can also be used with another NACU resource, the Primer Guide. Today's agenda includes understanding your campus card program organization and management, looking at some examples of documentation you might need in the process of completing the SAGS, and looking at some other campus resources that could be useful when completing this section. First, let's look at some key words when it comes to organization and management in the world of campus card programs. Keys to success when it comes to campus card programs include developing a strategic plan to encourage a successful card program, following standard campus business practices, adhering to all campus, state, provincial, or federal regulations regarding card issuance, student privacy, depository regulations, and security and access privileges. Providing stellar customer service makes card issuance and activation a seamless process to end users of the campus community. And seeking to enhance the key student affairs, academic affairs, athletic and auxiliary services, and business functions of the university. Organization and management plays an important role in the campus card program as you ask the following questions. Is the card program structured in a way that supports and manages the program's growth on a division level? What about on an institutional level? And how about a department level? A few examples of documentation for the Organization and Management Unit include employee training manuals. The NACU New Employee Primer Guide is a great resource available to members. You should check this resource out on the NACU website if you have not done so already. Strategic plans or annual goals are very useful. A strategic plan provides a map for program growth, and annual goals are important to promote growth in specific areas. It is vital that these plans or goals be reviewed regularly and updated as needed. It can be helpful to create a flexible 1, 3, or 5-year plan for your internal use. Listing out the trainings both on and off campus that have been offered and taken by your staff is handy. In our office, on-campus trainings are encouraged and staff are required to fill out a 5-question evaluation that asks what they learned, how it relates to their job on a day-to-day basis, how valuable it was, and whether they would recommend the training to other staff. Watching a NACU webinar or attending the NACU annual conference are other beneficial training opportunities. The ID card eligibility process should also be documented. The example shown here is in the form of a decision tree. This ensures that policies and expectations are clearly communicated to staff with regards to card issuance. If you have any customer satisfaction survey results to share, it would be very useful as well. This helps show the caliber of customer service that your office provides. An easy way we gather this information on an ongoing basis was to add a link to a quick 5-question satisfaction survey to our email signatures for a few months each year. You can also include an organizational chart that helps explain where the campus card program fits within the university structure. This should clearly explain what division the card office resides in and the reporting structure. Reports that you provide to other user departments can also be used as documentation to help show how the Campus Card program enhances functions across campus. This can include attendance reports for events, the number of tickets issued versus redeemed for athletic events, patron counts at turnstiles, etc. Sometimes you may need to venture outside of your office for documentation. Additional resources that can be useful or departments to reach out to include campus privacy notifications. Some campuses send these out via email on an annual basis to all students, faculty, and staff. PCI compliance certificates should be able to be obtained from Fiscal Affairs or IT depending on your campus structure. Campus business policies and procedures that the Campus Card program is expected to follow should be documented. These can come from a variety of sources including Human Resources, the Registrar's Office, and Business Services. Legal counsel and internal audit should be able to help you identify any state, provincial, or federal regulations that your Campus Card office needs to follow in regards to card issuance, student privacy, depository regulations, security, and access privileges. These are just some examples to use in this Organization and Management section of the SAGS. A complete list of suggested documentation can be found in the SAGS Appendix online at NACU. NACU will offer periodic webinars focused on specific SAGS sections. If you have any questions on this section, be sure to look for that information. Thank you.